Hey everyone, Andy Raffel from eTeknix.com, and you'll probably find at the moment that memory prices have gone a little bit through the roof, but that doesn't stop a lot of brands out there trying to kind of, reinvent the wheel, make it a little bit more exciting, adding new features. Mainly that consists of LED lighting, RGB, or just a little bit of extra design flair. What we've got today is the Apacer Blade Fire DDR4 memory kit. It's a DDR4 3200 MHz kit, 16 gig, 2x8. So let's jump in and take a look. Offering up speeds of 3200 MHz, the Apacer Blade Fire memory is some of the fastest consumer RAM on the market today. For high performance gaming systems, pushing up the speed of the memory this high can bring smoother gameplay, improved in-app performance, and much more. With two 8 gig sticks giving us 16 gig capacity in total, this kit is more than enough for most day-to-day system builds and PC gamers. If you want a 32GB kit as standard, it's currently only available at 3000 MHz. I can't stress enough how few people actually need 32GB though, and at today's prices, even fewer could afford that much memory anyway. Memory timings can be just as beneficial as speed, and with 16, 18, 18, 38 timings, the Blade Fire are off to a great start, shall we say. Voltages are pretty much what you would expect with stock settings of 1.35 volts. Again, you can push that higher, and how far your motherboard or particular kit will want to go is something you would have to experiment with. Just don't ramp it up for no good reason. This is something reserved for adding stability with higher overclocks on the memory. Now, do you like fire? Do you like weapons? How about weapons that look like they're on fire? Good, thought you would enjoy those. Apacer really went all out on the extreme violence aesthetic here, and if Mad Max had DDR4, this most certainly would be it. The heatsink is designed to look like the handle and blade of a hunting knife. A silver strip shows the sharp edge, with the rest of the blade profile blacked out to match the heatsink. Even the top of the knife has some serration that forms the top of the memory. If that wasn't extreme enough, there's a red plastic insert along the spine of the memory with some built-in LED lighting. With the memory power on, the red lights up and flickers like a flame, giving you both the blade and the fire aspects one would expect from something called Blade Fire. It certainly looks cool and I really like the design, but how many people are going to want this exact design is obviously subjective. Perhaps if Gigabyte still made those motherboards with the guns on them, it would then be a nice match. Or you could pair it up with those Apacer SSDs that look like rifles. Lethality aside, the heatsink is well made, using a two-piece metal construction and a screw-together design. It's not as tall as some modules, but it's hardly low profile either. It's somewhere kind of in between. Either way, compatibility should be pretty robust, and the large surface area will help shift a lot of heat quite easily. Finally, we have the performance. Our stock kit ran at its rated 3200 MHz with no concerns. However, with a little tinkering, it proved to run easily at 3466 MHz. Again, this will vary based on your kit, motherboard, and CPU, so it's all a little bit of trial and error depending on your system. We needed 1.395 volts to keep things stable, but we did manage to get timings of 17, 17, 17, 39. Overall, this is one crazy looking memory kit. If you like knives and fire, it's certainly ticking all the right boxes there. Of course, the real fire comes from the blazing performance, and hitting 3466 MHz straight out the box proves that this is a great choice for any enthusiast PC gamer. Of course, you will have to do a little bit of tinkering to get there, but when you do, it's well worth it. So there you go, boys and girls. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and you learned a bit about Apacer and what they're actually trying to bring to the market in terms of just a bit more design flair, sort of breaking the mold a little bit, doing something a little bit different, something that stands out, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. So there you go. If you did enjoy the video, remember to subscribe to get great video content like this directly to your inbox. Remember to give us a thumbs up, comment below, and we'll see you in the next video. See you later.